Why it's healthy to have your own life. Hi everyone, I'm Apollonia Ponti. I am your dating and relationship coach, founder of ApolloniaPonti.com. Today's video, we're going to talk about a topic that a lot of people want to know, the difference between just understanding the idea of having your own life in a relationship. And I want to start this video and clarify something right now. It's not about having your own life and disrespecting your partner and being secretive at all. This is not a video that's going to tell you to be secret and keep that component of your wife or your girlfriend trying to guess who you are or whatever the case may be. This is not it. I'm going to break down a lot of reasons why I say in my videos why interdependence in a relationship is so important and so significant, and how attraction works as well by creating and having your own life as two individuals that can come together in a partnership. Number one, in regards to how and why having your own life is so important in relationships. Understand that independence is a constant tune-up that your dating or relationships will need. If you're dating a woman and if you're in a relationship, it's the same thing. Independence is the constant tune-up. Literally, it's a tune-up like if you have for your car. You're driving your car, you're having a great time with your car takes you places, but you need to get a tune-up every once in a while. Their independence in relationships is the finest amount of tune-ups that you can have in your relationship. So independence, let me break this down a little bit more for you, is has your partner see that you've created something else outside of just the relationship. And this is a huge driver for attraction, because it shows that not only can you be fulfilled in a relationship, but you can also be fulfilled outside of a relationship. And people are really attracted to this. I mean, come on. I want you to think about this. If you for years had something in your life that did not change or did not evolve or did not have a sense of their own life, something or someone, how boring would that be to you, right? So interdependence is so important when it comes to relationships, because if you don't have this, then you really don't have anything left. What else is there to talk about? Yeah, you have the children. Yeah, you have the family. Yeah, you have the kids. When you have relationships, I get that. But having something on the side for yourself that you're passionate about is so fulfilling, because guess what happens? It's not about, oh, I'm not going to make my wife happy in the long run. Oh, I'm not going to make my girlfriend happy in the long run. I'm not going to help make my children happy in the long run. If it's not that, you're going to be there for them. But what happens is you don't become happy in the long run. And well, who does that affect? Not only you, but everybody else around you. So let's go into another reason why independence is so important and having your own life is so important when it comes to dating or relationships. Attraction is in learning, understand too. And as people, we are ever evolving. So just because someone you knew 2 years ago doesn't mean that they're the same person 5 years later. As humans, we are ever evolving. And if you've ever had a coaching session with me, I always say this to you guys. Mistakes do not exist in life. There are only lessons. As humans, we are put in this world to evolve into someone better and help others in the existence of life that we are in right now. Really, all honestly, and this can get a little spiritual on people, but we're all just souls living in a human existence right now. And what's really important is to understand that as humans and as our soul beings, we are evolving. And when we get to really kind of dissect the lens of attraction is the component of what we live for. If we don't evolve as humans, it makes the other person feel like there is something wrong, because that's exactly what we're supposed to be. If we stay stagnant in our lives, what does that do to you? It brings on depression. It brings on emptiness. We start doing things that we just don't feel is right, but we just look for that moment of affection. We look for that moment of idolization. We look for that moment of attention, because we're looking for fulfillment outside of ourselves. So you have to evolve as a person. And if you don't have your own life outside of your relationship, outside of your activities, outside of your education, outside of anything else, then what happens there? I'll give you an example with my life. I have this business, obviously, but I love to do my own thing. I love to do my spin classes, go out, hang out with my girlfriends, go to girly concerts with my girls. I mean, I do so much things. I travel, I go to wine tastings. I mean, I just do so much because I'm fulfilled with this. And it brings me that happiness as well. Now let's go into another tip in regards to having your own life and why this is so healthy. It gives your partner the understanding of security and understanding that one prioritizes and takes care of themselves, okay? So it gives your other partner or the girl that you're dating, or even if you're a woman viewer, or guy that you're dating, the security of understanding that you prioritize yourself. Okay, and you might be thinking, how is that even security if someone else prioritizes themselves? Now, I'm not saying that you prioritize yourself behind, you are like, you don't do anything until you do you first, and then you just don't pay attention to the kids or your wife or anything like that. No, you prioritize things in order. Maybe that the kids need to do something, and then you come back and you do things for yourself. But understand that there is some type of priority that you put within your own life to take care of you all the time. So what happens, it shows security. It shows a significant amount of security because of the fact that you are very into understanding that you need to be able to focus on you and keep that foundation sturdy for yourself. Now, last tip in regards to why it's so healthy to have your own life. And this is the best tip of all, to be honest, and it's probably the most cliche tip, but I don't care because it's the truth. Happiness is experienced inside relationships, and happiness is experienced outside of relationships. Let me repeat this again. Happiness is experienced inside relationships, and happiness is experienced outside of relationships. And I want to end it on this note, is mental health is such a significant thing that is talked about now. If you think about when our parents were raised or when our grandparents were raised, when we felt emotions, we had to hide it back then. And now it's so open more than ever. And because it is, if you are trying to find happiness in your life, if you are trying to become a better man or just find love in your life and get some type of clarity, I hope this video helps you in regards to that, but also to invest in yourself. Now is the time. There is plenty of coaches out there that will help you and unlock basically things within you. Coaching is a process, so understand that. There is so many education around books and things like that, and start diving in and ask people for help. Don't ever think if you don't have happiness that someone else doesn't care for you, because I can guarantee you there are so many people that do, and you're looking at one of them right now. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, I'll see you again in the next one. If this is your first time viewing, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I enjoy reading your comments below, and I'll try to answer them as well, and every single one of them, if I can. As always, if you need a coaching, you can hit that private coaching link on the bottom of this screen in the description box, and I will reach out to you, which we have 2 coaches that you can work with that have been trained by me. As always, I'll see you again in the next video, and remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.